Stocks in the post-market session of today, the 17th of April 2023. So the market recap is according to the folks at Charles Schwab. They indicated that solid earnings from three of the U.S. largest banks fueled financial sector gains for Friday, the 14th of April 2023. But the broader market spent most of today, the 17th, in the red. That didn't prevent major indexes from logging a third straight positive week, and the S&P 500 index remains near 2023 highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average posted its fourth straight positive week. A host of earnings reports are on tap this week, but remember a lesson from Friday: when the mega cap stocks sneeze, the rest of the market often catches a cold. Softness in the mega caps early Friday, the 14th of April, helped keep squeeze on the major indexes, and this small handful of companies could continue shaping overall index. But some experts really don't think it's only these mega caps. They actually think it is down to some of the small and medium cap stocks. Okay, so that said, it's been a solid start for Q1 earnings. Seven S&P 500 companies reported on Friday, and all of them surpassed analysts' average earnings per share estimate, while six of the seven did so on revenue according to briefing.com. So on the Fed, the probability of a 25 basis point increase next month was almost 88% as of this morning, according to the CME FedWatch tool. The Fed appears more concerned about inflation than financial stability, according to Kathy Jones, chief fixed income strategist at Charles Schwab. Remember, the Fed hiked rates at the last meeting despite turmoil in the banking sector, with demand for funds at the discount window soaring. This means treasury yields could remain volatile, especially as concerns grew around the debt ceiling debate shaping up in Washington D.C. So let's quickly jump to the stocks that were on the move. You can see CFRX. Let's see, CFRX ultimately settled for a gain of 154.44%, but it is shedding some of those gains right now in this post-market session, trading at $2.17. We haven't found any fresh news concerning the stock as of last week or thereabout, or 2 weeks ago. I believe 2 weeks ago thereabout. It was upgraded to a target of around $3. So in this 1 minute live chart, it has a downward projection of $2.04 and upper projections all the way towards 2.41. This is the 1 minute live chart. So let's look at the daily chart and see what the projections are. Okay, let's see what the projections are. It is just right on its the most extreme downward projection of 3.05. That was where it closed. So there are upper projections all the way. You won't believe it. You believe it, $222. You will not believe that. So I think there was a split on the stock around sometime in the middle of February, 1 to 8 or thereabout. Yeah, there's a split of 1 for 8, 1 for 80. So for 80 stocks you would have gotten one stock, So, and there was 8 earnings outcomes came out sometime. Let's see, earnings outcomes came out as of Friday the 31st. Okay, so it was a surprise of 59.71%. Yeah. Okay, so CFRX gained 154.44, very tiny float as a result of the splits they had earlier on, about 2 months ago. They has made the stock very vulnerable to manipulation. So market cap very small as well, float very small. So watch how you trade contra effect, and just be really careful. There's a good chance it's going to continue to retrace. That's what we're seeing right now in this post-market session. You can see where it is right now at 2.14, closed at $3 or thereabouts. So naturally it will shed those gains. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. The next one will be PRST. Let's see, PRST stock. PRST. WINT. PRST automation. Okay, PRST automation also gained 160.43% and has shared those gains, and currently trading at $3.32. Let's see whether we can find the news behind this rally. Okay, this was as of Thursday the 30th. This is PRST automation names Dan Moshe, president, and Xavier Casanova as a COO. So there's no fresh news. Let's see whether we can find anything here. PRST, PRST automation, gained yes, volume spiked as well. Volume spiked in today's session. Okay, relatively it's not a small float, but market cap is, look at that, 1.4 million, so it's definitely can be manipulated. So the stock appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. The average directional index, or ADX, is below 20, indicating that shares have traded sideways recently, and it's also lagging the S&P 500. So yes, there's no fresh news concerning the stock. There's no fresh news. Let's update this chart and make it 1 year. So it has broken through its 20 and 50-day moving averages. The 20-day moving average or the 21-day moving average is the primary demand line. So approaching that would have fueled a rally. Approaching as the stock has spiked, the rally would have ensued further with that, with the stock approaching those moving averages. You can see that trading volume exceeded the 10-day average of 10.172 million shares by 8,011.92%. So that's what we are looking at here. Price crossed above 50-day moving average and also 200-day moving average, but it has since pulled back. So we have upper projections on the 1-minute live chart all the way towards 4.18, and at some point in this session it actually reached 5.04. It's giving up all those gains. So let's look at the daily chart for PRST automation. PRST automation, okay, upper projections all the way towards 4.08 and towards 5.74. This is around where it reached in this session. PRST automation up 160%, 160 point closed, gain 160.43%. So let's quickly dive into BLBX. BLBX gained 107.2%. Let's see whether we can find any news. Okay, 2 hours ago. Okay, black box stocks more than doubles after an effective reverse measure with aftermarket auto parts supplier FTech. Okay, so that's probably what's behind this rally. It was a reverse merger, I think. So let's quickly dive into WINT. Okay, WINT Therapeutics gained 88.81% on this. This is the daily chart. Let's see what the news is. Okay, WINT Therapeutics shares double after a new patent from SECA2A activator. Okay, WINT Therapeutics announces series of new dual mechanism SECA2A activator patents. Okay, that's what is behind this rally. So we have upper projections all the way towards 13.26. Let's look at the 1-minute live chart for WINT. Let's see. Okay, projections. It has it's rushed pretty much in either direction. Above it we have direct upper projections of 8.55. At some point it actually was higher than that, 8.55. The most extreme upward one is $10. At some point it was reached well in this, yes, at some point actually traded way more than that. We are looking at something close to $11.12. So it's giving up all those gains and retracing. So we have downward projections of 7.68, 7.41, 7.17, 6.76, 6.25, and the most extreme downward one is 4.83. This is on its 1 minute live chart. So let's quickly dive into RXDX, Prometheus by Biosciences. This is the 1 minute live chart. We can't see it much going on there. Let's look at the, okay, there's some news. Let's see what the news is. It gained 69.73. Okay, we haven't seen any. There might be some news somewhere, but we don't want to disrupt what we're doing here. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the daily chart and see. I can see where it is. Just blew past all of its projections. So there are downward projections now of the RXDX. Okay, we're down projections of $145.2 all the way towards down towards $89.52. Prometheus RXDX. Let's find out a bit more about RXDX. Okay, again, that's 69.73%. Price reached a new 52-week high. Let's see. Volume equally spiked as well. Price reached a new 52-week high of $193.98. This exceeded the previous high of $129.6 by $64.3, and it is 802.23% above the 52-week low of $21.5. Unbelievable. Why is the stock so strongly bullish? Volume equally spiked as well. Trading volume exceeded a 10-day average of 2,500. Trading volume exceeded a 10-day average of 2.755 million shares by 499.38%. Okay, so just in November, okay, it was at $40 and spiked and consolidated. You know, normally when we see this sort of spikes, we should expect a retracement, but maybe because the stock wasn't it wasn't a penny stock, it didn't attract the attention of a lot of retail hands. Didn't attract a lot of attention of a lot of retail hands. You can see that. You can see the volume is 15.2 million shares. The average volume is at 2.755. So retail hands. This is not a stock of retail investors. They are not looking at the stock at all. Market cap 5.4 billion. So not vulnerable to manipulation. It's a consolidating within longer term uptrend. Shares are presently above the 200-day moving average, which is rising along with the 10-day moving average. Okay, it's also outperforming the S&P 500. This is if you got the money to play this is a stock to watch. Prometheus Biosciences. It seems they are doing well, and or maybe retail hands are not really following it that much. So let's look at TRRO. Okay, so this is pretty much a recent stock, I believe. So let's quickly dive into Tesla. Let's see what's going on with Tesla. Tesla is reached a high of this is the daily chart. Okay, so the daily chart, Tesla gained 1.11%. So downward projections of 1.76 and 1.49. That's the extreme downward projection. Upper projections 1.92, 1.98, 200 and 200. Sorry, it wasn't 1.9. It's 198 rather. 198.58. The next one is 203.67. Next one is 211.01. After that we have 220.62. Next one is 247.18. So those are the projections for Tesla. Let's see what the news is. SpaceX went is it SpaceX? No. Lumina stock surges in expansion in Asia to serve Chinese markets. Tesla's margin structure post price cuts to be key first quarter focus. Let's see what they are saying there. Okay. MT News. Okay. Tesla's margin structure and commentary on market dynamics in China are expected to take center stage when the company reports their first quarter results on Wednesday, the 19th of April 2023, with the electric vehicle maker already disclosing better than expected deliveries, Wedbush Securities said in a report. After a series of global price cuts in recent months that helped spur demand, the question shifts to how this tug of war between volumes and margins will impact the company's earnings and growth story through the rest of 2023. A group of Wedbush analysts, including Daniel Ives, said consumer demand has clearly been catalyzed for Tesla in the field at a time the EV arms race is heating up globally. The analysts wrote in a Sunday report that Sunday, the 16th of April. So the street, however, is debating the timeline for the price cuts to end and their impact on margins in a choppy macro, according to reports. An auto gross margin north of 20% will be a key threshold over the coming quarters, the analyst said. Tesla reported an auto gross margin of 32.9% in last year's first quarter. Earlier this month, the company reported that it delivered 422,875 vehicles during the first quarter, which beat the street's expectation of 421,500. Wedbush said at the time. The brokerage said the annual street delivery bogey of around 1.8 million units remains well intact, with slight upside potential, according to the Sunday report. So the decision to cut prices better align Tesla with competition, notably in China, where the move initiated a price war with domestic players such as BYD, NIO, and Xpeng, though China remains the biggest wild card, the Wedbush analyst indicated. So the campaign to slash prices likely is not over and could be further tweaked in various geographies based on demand trends and tax credits. In essence, this is a near-term pain for long-term gain poker game for Chief Executive Elon Musk around price cuts and stimulating consumer EV demand, according to Wedbush. While the March quarter was a success story and the stock reflects this dynamic so far in 2023, going forward, gaining further share is the key. The key China market will be the heart and lungs of the Tesla growth story, with street worries around the price war taking place in around Beijing. Okay, so yeah, that's what we are looking at right now for Tesla. Okay, so this is the daily chart for Tesla. We have upward projections all the way towards all the way towards $247. Okay, so it hasn't reached those sort of levels since all the way. When was the last time it was anything close there? Maybe around October of last year. That was around the time that's those sort of levels. So Tesla gained 1.11%. So this is a roundup of some of the stocks on the move in this post-market session and in the regular session of today, the 17th of April 2023. See what you make of them, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.